back to Journaling with Trina. And today is going to be a very, very short writing prompt. I don't know why. It's just going to be very short, probably because I'm tired. And to be perfectly honest, I really did not want to make this video tonight. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I want to be totally transparent. Now, every time we're given a task, and most of us already know this, sometimes we just don't feel like doing it, right? So, whatever the task may be, whether it's work related, whether it's something personal, whether it's something that's on our agenda or on our things to do list, sometimes those things we just don't feel like doing. However, in order to become disciplined, we have to work on our consistency. So, as much as I love coming to you guys with these videos, I really am not just feeling up to par, but it's all about how we show up for people, right? So, you show up for me by watching these videos, and I want to show up for you by giving you my very best. All right, so today I want us to ponder for a moment, and we are definitely talking about how things are going so far in this new year. So, hopefully, everybody is having a pretty great start to the new year. I think we're on day number 10. So, many of us started our working on our New Year's resolutions, and I think I stated in the last video, I personally am not against resolutions. New Year's resolutions, I just don't personally make them. But what I do is I try to set goals and try to hit as many of those goals as possible. One of the goals that I continue to struggle with is exercising, and I'm still trying to plug away at it, y'all. So when we're talking about um, our life goals and our life passions. One of our writing prompts today, and the only writing prompt, is going to be dealing with our true purpose and our true calling. So that kind of ties into perhaps, hopefully, one of your or several, one of your New Year's resolutions is finding out what is our true calling and what is our passion. And again, that kind of ties in into how we want to move forward with our New Year's resolutions for those of us who have made those types of resolutions. So, our writing prompt for this week is: do you feel like your true calling must be something you're passionate about, something you're good at, or something that pays the bills? I'll read that again. Do you feel like your true calling must be something you're passionate about, something you're good at, or something that pays the bills? And once we figure that out, then it kind of gives us a roadmap on whether we're really happy in our current position or are we really happy in that current role, whether that means something dealing with the corporate level, whether that's for profit or nonprofit. Now, I am not suggesting by any means for anyone to quit their job because Lord knows we need money to pay the bills. However, what I am saying as is in order to find our true calling, let's look at what we're doing, right? And if we're feeling good about it, because here's the caveat. It's all about feeling good. If we're feeling good about that particular job that we're doing, then that may be our true passion. If we're dreading, if we're not looking forward to going, which may sound like, you know, some of our jobs. Now, personally, I love my job. So I really do. I'm very blessed to love my job and I love what I do. But it hasn't always been that way. So, what I would challenge us to look at is if we're trying to identify our true calling, then what are we passionate about? It's so many things that people have learned about themselves during this pandemic. I mean, we have authors, we have people who are coming out with clothing lines, t-shirt lines, candles, body butters, just to name a few, right? It's so many things things that we've learned during this pandemic. So it wasn't such a bad thing because we were able to tap into those creative juices. So when we're talking about our true calling, definitely we have to pay the bills. So some examples would be to continue to work on that current job and then setting some time aside to work on our personal goals. So often, more often than not, we spend so much time on our job because things need to get done. So then by the time we get to the things that we really passionate about, we tap out. I'm speaking from experience, right? So, in order to find out our true calling or what our true passion is about, we have to take some time to work on that craft, right? It may not be an hour, it may just be 15 minutes. It may be all I have is 10 minutes just to sit down and write about what I aspire to do, those things that brings us joy, those things that bring us happiness, and those things that bring us fulfillment. So, again, for a writing prompt, I'll repeat this one more time before we leave, um, before this video is over. Is number one, do you feel like your true calling must be something you're passionate about, something you're good at, or something that pays the bills? Do you feel like your true calling must be something you're passionate about, something you're good at, or something that pays the bills? All right. So that is it for a writing prompt. Please think about it and just write. Don't forget to definitely write down the date so you can always go back and check to see where your mind was at a particular point in your life. What were you thinking today? What was your day like today? So the whole idea of writing the dates on our journals is so we can always go back and reflect. All right, if you like this video, please hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys next week. Take care.